being played.
When I pull up, it's gotta be crazy, man.
I do not own the rights to any music that is being played.
You know, rappers come here all the time, and I don't take crack with you, all right? But you, I see something.
I do not own the rights to any of this music being played.
I saw your Christian credit union score. I mean, man, it blew me out. It blew me out. So I think I got something for you. We can deck it out real nice. Even go with a Bible. No, just a joke.
Cut the light off. What you want to do? Maybe I should leave it. Hey! Hey, y'all. Hey, the truth. I do not own the rights to any of this music being played. Wait a Hey, y'all, come on in. Hello, hello. Hey, y'all. It's Testify Friday. Hello, hello. What's up, bro? What's up? Y'all come on in. Come on in. We're going to brag on our God, y'all. God is amazing. Yes, brag on him. He the truth? Yeah. Y'all, this peach cranberry, cranberry peach is good. I like peach. Y'all come on in on this Testify-Fri-Yah. Come on in, y'all. Come in. Come on in. I got some news. I got some news that we all can use, y'all. God is so amazing. It's a couple of things. Come on in the room. We bragging on our God first. My sis was calling me. I had to tell her. I hope this thing don't mess up. Y'all. Hey, sis. We bragging on our God for a minute. I'm definitely going to call you, sis. I'm definitely going to call you as soon as I get off, sis. I promise you. You know I am, though. I ain't going to be on too long, y'all. I got just a couple of things I want to discuss, but this is some news that y'all can use. God is truly amazing. Yes, he is. 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 Let me open this door a little bit more. What's up, my people? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, my people? What it do? What it do on this Testify-Fri-Yah? Testify-Fri-Yah, y'all. What it do? God is all I got. And God, yes, amen, sis. Amen, Tati. Amen, amen, amen. What's up, my people on this Testify-Fri-Yah? What's up? What it do, y'all? What it do? I'm going to jump on here to those of y'all that don't know. This is my platform. My name is Roshana Johnson. I can get in 2 or 3 different modes, but Roshana Johnson is who I be. I can transform into Michelle Chappelle when I'm exposing Jamila comically, hilariously, and funny with the truth that God loves. I also can transform into Radical Ro. When I transform into Radical Ro, that means that I am going to be nice, I'm going to be polite, but I'm going to be stern. Because when I turn into Radical Ro, that's when God have me encouraging, inspiring, and uplifting others with the truth. With the truth. With the truth. This platform right here is for exposing a false prophet, a fake pastor, whom that may be is Jamila. When I followed her, it was Young Mitchell, and she's formerly Jamila Gooden. This assignment that God has given me is this platform. Like I said, it's for exposing and entertaining purposes only. On this platform, y'all gonna hear the truths about my experiences with Jamila, with CCM, with UCC, because that's when I was affiliated with it, when it first started. Y'all will hear me share my experiences on the Angry Black Woman is Still Alive page. Y'all will see physically with y'all eyes me share the evidence that God allowed me to keep while I was following it, so that I can use that to expose this lady, Jamila, with evidence. I will be sharing my testimonies, my experiences. With that being said, those of y'all that been following, y'all know, and y'all be on here, people are starting to hit me up. Hit me up. They starting to hit me up, and they are sharing some of their experiences, some of their testimonies about being attached to it as well. So I say all of that to say, if you on here, you're going to hear the truth from me. You're going to hear the truth about my experience, which is my testimony. And if someone gives me permission to share something that they have spoken with me, then I'm going to share that too. It depends on if I say the person's name or not. If I say the person's name, then I feel comfortable saying the person's name, because I am defending that person because of something that Jamila has did to them. So today, this exposing on today is going to be about two things. I shared with y'all yesterday that when I woke up, somebody that is incognito, don't want to be, right now, don't want to be known who they is right now for their own personal reasons, because of their own personal whatever. But a person reached out to me yesterday. I shared it with y'all what was going to take place on inaugural due to what I said. But they said I also shared the text message in the group, The Angry Black Woman Is Still Alive. And it was said that the reason why Jamila and them is trying to put things in play, far as this so-called church that is a cult organization, is because on September the 29th, the inaugural ball that Jamila been talking about is supposed to be her and Fred getting ordained to be bishops by the new overseer, the overseer that they just received a couple of months ago, when she been saying she had a church for so many years. Red flag. The overseer, Bishop Liston Page, is supposed to ordain not only Jamila, but Fred as well as bishops. First of all, so on her profile picture in her backdrop now, you see her and Fred up there in the black and white clergy clothing. Okay, it makes sense. The inaugural ball is going to be Bishop Liston Page ordaining Jamila and Fred as bishops. Okay? Okay. So, this is what we're going to be talking about first. We're going to jump right on into this exposing of this false prophet, fake pastor, Jamila, whom is scheduled to soon be ordained as a bishop. Jamila Young Davis, Jenkins, whatever, Mitchell, now Gooden, will be ordained by this overseer that she just got. She been having the red flag. She been having this so-called church for 4 years. But just a few months ago, after God ordained this assignment for me to expose her as a false prophet and a fake pastor, and everything that I said they didn't have when I started this assignment, way in September of 2021, they are trying to put it in line. I spoke about her not having an overseer. I spoke about her not having a bishop. I spoke about them not having deacons. I spoke about all of this stuff, and now it's put into play just a few months ago in 2022. But you got in the car in 2017. You opened the church in 2018. And your words was you didn't need nobody to warn, comfort, and correct you because God petitioned you to warn, comfort, and correct the nation. You didn't need an overseer. You didn't need a bishop for your church. Those was your words from the beginning when I was there. But now, on September the 24th, 2022, this inaugural ball is an event where not only one of the court leaders, but both of the court leaders will be ordained as bishops. As bishops by a so-called bishop listing page who Jamila obviously, it's obvious, paid to be her overseer. Because we never heard about no bishop listing page. Bishop listing page wasn't there. She ain't spoke about no bishop listing page when I was there. So she didn't know nothing about bishop listing page when I was there. Everybody that comes stand on that so-called pulpit, that's a stage that they entertain on Wednesdays and Sundays, and every time they have a conference, everybody that stands on there is on the payroll. They all in cahoots. Because like I say, and I'm going to continue to say, Jamila is the one with the platform. Jamila is the one with the money. Because the people sow the money into Jamila daily. They ain't sowing it into Bishop Listen Page. They ain't sowing it into Bishop Wesley Wisely. They ain't sowing into Fred. The only reason Fred getting a piece of the pie is because of him being married to Jamila. Just like Jamila paid for Fred, the husband, she paid for Bishop Liston Page, the overseer, as well. That's right. That's right, TJ. She bought the bishop just like she paid for Fred. She has the money to do it. You know why? Because people, the lost and unlearned souls that follow that lady, the leader, as she says, that follows her so-called ministry, that is a cult, that follows or go attend her church, that is a church, a cult organization. They make it possible for her to buy anything she wants, anybody she wants. Because they sow, not monthly, not weekly, not bi-weekly. They sow daily. Red flag. Let's get into the definition of a bishop first and foremost. A bishop is someone having spiritual or ecclesiastical supervision over others, having authority to ordain and confirm. Did y'all hear me? The definition of a bishop is someone having spiritual or ecclesiastical supervision over others, having authority to ordain and confirm. So this is the definition of a bishop. Red flag, red flag, red flag. Jamila been doing all of these things that it says that a bishop's is supposed to do. She been doing all of this anyway without even being ordained to be a minister, let alone a bishop. This lady got in the car years ago and said herself that she was self-ordained. Red flag. Self-ordained. Self-ordained minister. Do y'all know that Jamila used to be Minister Jamila Jenkins or Minister Jenkins? That was one of her husbands. We know the last name of all her husbands except that third joker. She on her fifth husband now, to those that don't know. Because see, I had people reach out to me when I first said that she had 5 husbands, because she didn't say she had 5 husbands. I had people reaching out to me saying I was hating on the lady. She only was married one time. She was married to Calvin for 20 plus years. All of what they were saying was a lie. But they was lying because of what she had made them believe. Because she ain't never told nobody that she had 5 husbands. I had to look it up to find out she had 5 husbands. And it wasn't until I said something about it that she even admitted. I had several. Several is 3. 5 is more than several. And you on your 5th one. But she didn't have no problem keep on telling the story about the woman at the well, and Jesus was so mad at her because he asked her where her husband was at, and she said she ain't had none, but she was sleeping with 5 different men, and Jesus said, come on now. And when I told her story about her, that's how I came on when I exposed how many marriages she had. I said, Jamila, you get up there and you tell a story about the lady at the well that was sleeping with 5 men, but that's your testimony. That's your testimony, Jamila. But yet I had to tell the people that you was married 5 times. Before you even said you was married several times. You still ain't owned up how many times. The biblical meaning of bishop is a senior member of the Christian clergy having spiritual and administrative authority. Bishop is appointed in Christian and religious churches. Bishops are in religious church. Jamila said they're not a handful of husbands. Yeah, she had a handful of husbands, 5 of them. Listen, Jamila and Fred got up there and said they are non-religious, non-traditional. The biblical meaning of bishop is a senior member of a Christian clergy having spiritual and administrative authority. Bishops are appointed in Christian and religious churches as to oversee priests or ministers, considered in some churches to be successors of the 12 apostles of Christ. Bishops must be unmarried men or widowers. A married man / woman cannot become a bishop. Bishops are supposed to have qualities such as transparency, honesty, humility, holiness, willing to make tough choices. A female pastor is a pastoress. A female prophet is a prophetess. A female priest is called a priestess. Because there are so many bishop positions relative to the number of priests in the world, becoming a bishop is not as easy as filling out an application or allowing another bishop that you just paid for or you just became in tune with ordain you to be one. To become a priest, to become a minister, to become a pastor, to become a bishop, it requires formal training, Jamila, including a 4-year degree in theology. To be a real bishop, and not just one that somebody just didn't ordain, it requires a formal training, including a 4-year degree in theology. Jamila been acting like a pastor or wanting to be a pastor for the last 4 years when she should have been trying to go to school and get a degree in theology before she got up here and tried to become a pastor. when she said herself she was a self-ordained pastor. Jamila does not have any kind of theology schooling. She is self-ordained, remember? Jamila, you are not qualified to even be a minister, let alone a pastor, let alone an apostle, let alone with doctor in front of your name. But yet and still, you didn't have all of them names that I just called out, all of them titles: pastor, minister, pastor, apostle, doctor. You didn't have all of these titles attached to your name. And you yourself said that you were self-ordained. Y'all seen how this lady, y'all seen, I'm finna show y'all something. Listen, y'all seen how this lady had the whole congregation in black, and her and Fred had on white on Easter Sunday, lying, saying God told her not to talk about the resurrection of Jesus Christ on that day like everybody else in every other church. She said God told her to speak to the dead people. I told y'all back then, Jamila was making a statement when she told everybody to wear black. I spoke about it before Jamal even made the post. When I seen the people in black, I told y'all Jamila told them to wear black, and her and Fred wore white, because she wanted the people to look at her and Fred as pure, and them was the dead people. They was alive, but everybody else was dead. And when I said that, 3 or 4 days later, after Easter Sunday, Jamal, the same one she just told testimony, Jamal did a whole post, and I love my leader, and she told us to wear black. It confirmed what the Spirit had already told me. Good evening. It confirmed what the Spirit had. I spoke that Jamila had told them people to wear that black before Jamal even made the post. Jamal made the post 3-4 days later after I said it. But I said it because the Spirit allowed me to say it, because like I said, I know Jamila. God allowed me to be up around her so I can know her. Because one thing I'm not no nosy person. But I'm very, 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 very observant. That's the reason why I even met the lady. I prayed and asked God to allow me to be front and center with this lady based off of what I observed in her. Based off of what I seen that was not normal to me. And God answered. And said that, and talk about everybody else. Talk about or talk to the dead. Y'all already know what I'm finna to say. The devil is dead. The devil is what was dead. The devil is what is dead. And Jamila is the devil. White is the color to be worn on Easter. That's why her and Fred had it on. Because it symbolized purity, grace, and ultimately the resurrection of Jesus Christ, which is the joyful culmination of Easter season. But this witch, Jamila, she had the people in black. This witch, Jamila, acknowledges Jesus Christ as him who was crucified. That's how she acknowledged Jesus. And those of y'all that listening, y'all know. I know y'all done heard this lady say 1,000 times, Jesus, him who was crucified. And she stopped. If you are going to acknowledge Jesus as being crucified, you have to acknowledge him as being resurrected as well. She don't want them to. She don't want y'all to know. Because it's the lost and the unlearned people that's not paying attention to the things that this lady is saying. Bishop qualifications based on scripture. 1 Timothy 3, 1 through 7. 1 Timothy 3, 1 through 7. It is a trustworthy statement. If any man aspires to the office of overseer, he is a fine work he desires to do. An overseer then must be above reproach, the husband of one wife, temperate, prudent, respectable, hospitable, able to teach, not addicted to wine or pernicious, but gentle, peaceful, free from the love of money. Oops. Jamila is not qualified to be a bishop because it said free from the love of money. And we all know Jamila ain't free from the love of money. She loves money. That's why she begs for it every day. That's why I tell y'all that money is the motive. He must be one who manages his own household well. Not true for Jamila. Keeping his children under control. We all know that Jamila can't keep her under control. That's why she always said that the devil got a hold to him. With all dignity. But if a man does not know how to manage his own household, how will he take care of the church of God? And not a new convert, so that all he will not become conceited and fall into the condemnation incurred by the devil. And he must have a good reputation with those outside of the church, so that he will not fall into reproach and the snare of the devil. Whew. Those are the qualifications of the bishop based on what scripture say. Jamila nor Fred is eligible to be a bishop based off what the Bible scripture says. Bishop Liston Page will be condemned for ordaining these cult leaders as bishops on July the 24th, on September the 24th, 2022. Just as Bishop Carswell will be condemned by God for marrying Jamila and Fred not only once, but twice. Because Bishop Carswell knew that they both were married and fornicating with each other when they started their coupling before they was even married. They both were still married. Almost a year before getting married. That's right. That's right, bro. That's right. That's right. It's no way. If anybody, she didn't have Bishop Carswell around her all this time, calling her a spiritual father and all of that. Why you didn't have Bishop Carswell ordain you to be a bishop? Because Bishop Carswell's name ain't ringing. Bishop Carswell don't have all of them titles and jackets on his back like Bishop Liston Page. Bishop Carswell don't have all them churches like Bishop Liston Page. She paid for what she wanted. She paid for what she wanted. Now let's get into this. A pastor just immediately firing the people in the church. Those of y'all that know, y'all know. If you know, you know. When Jamila get to talking about she finna fire people and all of that, first of all, when you in a biblical setting calling it a church, with these people and demote them or take them off or whatever. You don't just do no firing. First of all, if it's a real church. Second of all, if you know Jamila, you know Jamila. From the first building, Jamila done had several different altercations where she done said she needs to hire new people because she had to fire her old team because they wanted to run her church and they wanted to do this and they wanted to do that and they can't do this and they can't do that and this and that and this and that. It's always day. It ain't never about her though. She ain't never did nothing wrong. So let's get into this firing situation, because yesterday I received a message talking about them being ordained as a bishop. On today, I received, when I woke up this morning, a message I woke up to about her firing somebody recently. Okay, just stay right there. It's getting good, y'all. It's gonna get good. Okay? It's gonna get good. Okay. Those of us that know, we know that this woman will say she had to fire the whole team if they don't do what she says do. Those of you who don't know, she did her first firing of so many people in November of 2018, when a few people that were a part of her business on her ministerial staff, from my understanding, they packed up and left. But she got on her social media site and said she had to hire more people because she had to fire the whole team. And the guy that spoke, Roshan, he was one of the people that left during that time. And a whole bunch of other names that I could call out, but I'm not going to call out. About 6 or 7 to be exact, that she lied and said she fired in November of 2018. Y'all got to understand, I was there when it first started. See? These truths that I'm talking is about for real. If you followed her long enough, you done heard her say more than one time that she had to get rid of people because they wanted to run her church, or they wanted to do this, and they want to do this in my church. Yeah, I say she used to say, and still says, that formerly UCC, now UCI, is Jamila's church, not God's church. In reality, again, I say this: UCI is not a church. CCM is not a ministry. It is a cult ran by a controlling cult leader named Jamila. So, on a live or two ago, I told y'all, because somebody had reached out to me, I told y'all that the lead singer of the praise and worship, I told y'all that Trey had got demoted for allegedly cheating on his wife, Treese, right? That's what I told y'all. I said that he supposedly got demoted because that's what came to me first. See, I don't got to go look for nothing. I know, and a lot of other people know, that this assignment is God ordained. Because it's exposing Jamila, and this exposing that I'm doing is making her expose herself. I told y'all to watch and pay attention to inside of the building, because God said that he got to break it up. That wrecking ball that she talked about, earlier at the beginning of the year, just called her Juggernaut J, and she coming through like a wrecking ball and ain't nothing gonna get in her way. That same wrecking ball, when she told the people to call her Juggernaut J, which means in Hindu, the Lord of the world, to the lost and unlearned people. See, I'm observing. I'm going to look up. Jamila can't throw out no words just like that. Quicker, picker up. Can't throw out no words and think I ain't going to go look and see what it means. I am, because I'm on an assignment to expose you. And I'm exposing you by all means. I don't get tired. She allegedly supposed to demoted Trey for cheating on Treese. Is what I got first. He was demoted by leaders, Jamila and Fred, for something, cheating on his wife, for something that her and Fred both did. They cheated on the other parties when they was married. So y'all done so-called demoted, that's what they told me the other day, demoted Trey because he cheated on Treese. But when y'all started doing y'all coupling, you, Jamila, was cheating on Calvin because you were still married to him. Fred was still cheating on Sabina because he was still married to her. Right is right, wrong is wrong. But that's how I tell y'all, these people want to be in control of other people's business and situation. If Trey did cheat on Treese, let them handle that inside their house. Y'all cannot chastise this man for something that y'all did while y'all was leading him. Make it make sense. They both was cheating when they started supposed to be leading these people. Jamila was still married to Calvin, and Fred was still married to Sabina. Unfortunately, Fred and Sabina was married for 20 plus years. Jamila and Calvin marriage was knee-high to her compared to what Fred and his wife was doing. How can you demote, chastise somebody inside your court organization because it ain't no church? It's right. Fred said it. Fred contradicted himself too. Because Fred said it. If your leader cheat, you gonna cheat. If your leader sleep around, you gonna sleep around. And now they done got mad at Trey because he didn't supposedly cheated at Tree to where they were supposed to be demoting him. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Jamila, the leader of this cult. In real actuality, Jamila cheated on Calvin because she was still married to him. She cheated on that man who she was involved with the earring on Instagram with the hat that didn't want to show his face because obviously he was married, that she had the caption, "Divorce ain't a death sentence." She was dealing with him, so she cheated on Calvin, her husband at the time. She cheated on the man in the mirror because he didn't want to show his face. And Fred. She cheated on all of them. She cheated on 3 different men. One was her husband at the time. With the man, we're going to call him D.E.J. from the first She Favor. The man David that sat on the one of the men. She slept with him at the She Favor. The first She Favor. One of the men that was sitting on the panel, the one that was named David. She got caught coming out of a room with a house coat on early that Sunday morning on January the 20th, 2019. That's my deceased grandma's birthday. That's why I ain't give her that plaque back, because my grandma's birthday on it. She got caught by her then son-in-law, and she did this. Threw up the deuce to her son-in-law, Calvin's son-in-law still. It is what it is what she told him. This was early Sunday morning at the first She Favor in January of 2019. Jamila got caught coming out of the hotel room, out of the man that was on the panel, David's hotel room. David that was on the panel Saturday. Jamila got caught coming out of his room on Sunday in a house coat. This is around the time that I'm sure she had the AIDS scare. Oops. My bad. I already told that. Yeah, she had an AIDS scare. And when I said something about the DEJ, the man that she slept with, another young lady jumped in my inbox and told me that she went on a date, several dates with that guy. And the guy was a down low guy. And he told her, he warned her. See, he ain't warned Jamila because Jamila pushed up on him. He told that lady that he liked men more than he liked women. So he let her make it. But unfortunately, Jamila's so demanding. Yeah, she slept with him and then had an AIDS scare. But that wasn't even what I was talking about on here. She got caught coming up out of the man hotel room early Sunday morning, January 20th, 2019. The same day she got up there and humiliated Laura Renee in front of everybody. The same day she put on that She Favor show, Bag Lady, had Laura Renee coming down the aisle with a pimp and with a negligee on when she's a prostitute. But that Saturday, you just said this lady been a side chick of a married man for 5 years. Sunday was the day she gave me the plaque after the show. Now, how degrading is that for somebody that's calling themselves a pastor or a real pastor of the nation? Okay, so I'm finna get ready. I ain't got too much. So the news that we can use today is, the news that we can use today for this exposing assignment is that they did not demote Trey. Trey has been fired from the lead singer position at UCI. I'm going to slide back, y'all. Did y'all hear me? Trey has been fired from the position of the lead singer of UCI. But before I go into this, I want to say this. If Trey leave, do that mean Treese gotta leave too? They married. So if they fire Trey, do Treese gotta go too? Or is Treese gonna stay? This ain't even on the paper. That just dropped in my spirit. I got some more to say, y'all. That ain't even the good point, y'all. When we gonna get to the good point? Y'all. We finna get to the good point. Trey has not been demoted from the lead singer. He has been fired. It's Testify-Fri-Yah. Is she supposed to stay there and still sing? Or is she supposed to follow her husband? They fired him. Now what do she do? Do she stay and get the $100 every Sunday? Or do she go follow her husband? Her husband got fired. Trey is no longer the lead singer. He got fired from UCI. That's one thing. But here is the ultimate exposing of this court organization. Y'all ready? I need y'all to put in the comment. I need 10 people to say they ready to hear what I'm finna say. I need 10 people to say ready. It's 28 people on here. All I need is 10 people to say ready. Trey has been fired. Trey has been fired from the lead singer of UCI. Last week, somebody reached out to me. I got 2 people, 3 people. I'm ready. Come on, y'all. Ready? That's 4, 5. Come on, y'all. 5. Come on, y'all. I need 5 more. I need 5 more readies, and then I'm going to spill it. I need 5 more readies, y'all. A blessing. I got 6 readies. I need 4 more. I need 4 more readies. I need 4 more readies, y'all. Ready? I need 3 more readies. I need 3 more readies. Y'all know 3 my number. Ready? Come on one more time, Vaughn. Come on one more. My daughter gonna get them in. Ready? Okay. Ready, 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 ready. Here we go. Ready or not, here I come. Ready or not, here I come. Okay, so the ultimate exposing of this court organization is that, do y'all remember the young man, the musician that Jamila came for? Do y'all remember him? The young man, the musician that Jamila came for, what she made Larry Reed off of? That's right. Trey reached out to the young man, the musician, that the witch Jamila came for on her platform after she could not bribe him with $1,000 to play for her. The same person she made Larry Reed behind, Trey reached out to the young man asking him to help him get a gig at another church because he was fired. Jamila thought she humiliated the young man. And her members, Trey too, her members, remember when he was coming for Trey, the whole little praise and worship? They had all kind of comments up in the comment section. Oh, he wasn't going to get another gig, and he wasn't going to do this, and everybody that sung, Laura Renee and all of them people was on Jamila's post when she came for the musician, talking about what he wasn't going to do, what he wasn't going to do, and what he wasn't going to get. But look at going. Jamila thought she humiliated the young man. Her members found it funny when she said that he would not get another gig for coming at her wrong. Well, look-a here, look-a here, look-a here. Her ex-lead singer, who she just fired, he had to go to that very person. He had to go to that very person that they all came for in the comments, looking for work. Because the witch, Jamila, and the warlock, Fred, fired him. Trey, all I can tell you, buddy, is too bad, too sad. You got fired. You got fired. Your pastors, your leaders, the ones that were telling y'all what to do. You got fired, buddy. Too bad, too sad. But the nerve of him to even go ask that young man. Jamila, her ministerial staff people, her praise and worship team, all of those people was in the comments throwing curses towards the young man Adrian Fields. Y'all remember, right? Well, I remember it like yesterday. Because like I'm speaking about it now, when it happened, I got up there and I spoke about it. I was Adrian's voice. I was. Because I was the first person that she publicly humiliated. And he was the second. On a platform, the way that she did. I did a live way back then on how she tried to comfort this young man. Jamila's concern is about her, that paid for her husband she have, dealing, because y'all see she always having a hold. The devil always got a hold of Hunter. Let her tell it. The money that she collects daily from the lost and unlearned people in this nation that follows her and follows her lead. Jamila has always commanded that people follow their leader because she called herself the leader. She always have said that the grounds are fertile. She always have said God gives her divine and specific instructions for the other people lives in the nation. Jamila, you lied and said G-D told you to pull over your car Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the anointing was going to fall as long as you followed his instructions and was in the car. She was in the car when she first started it, Monday through Friday. Now, as y'all can see, she can do it anywhere. She can do it anywhere she wants. She can even let Fred do it. She can let anybody else she wants to do it. And the reason why is because her G-D God told her to do it. The demonic God that she served. The Almighty Father, God, never told her to do it in the first place. Let me see what Andia said. Andia say, Trey and I were Facebook friends way before he came to Unity, but as soon as they were hired at Unity, he unfriended me, shaking my head, listening to his leader. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah. God, the Almighty Father that resides in heaven, ain't never told Jamila to do it in the first place, y'all. This woman conjured this women's cult organization up in her head years ago. I shared a video from 6 years ago where she herself said on a live that she could start a women's church. She jumped in Calvin's inbox, seduced him on the first time of her being in his presence, married him within 3 months. He lived in Atlanta and she lived in Jersey for the first year of their marriage before she moved to hot Atlanta in her voice. And she was working at Krispy Kreme's. What the Spirit is telling me is that Jamila didn't want to work no more. So she lied to Calvin, lied on God, and said that he told her to pull his car over. Sat down with the two crooks, Reuben McLean and Sean Thorpe, got in the car, started asking for $7, stole Calvin's production studio and said that God told her that that was her church, turned Calvin's studio into the cult's safe haven. I attended the safe haven. And she became a millionaire in 9 months of doing what she still do now, 4 years later. 4 years later. And this is how CCM came about. And this is how this self-ordained minister became a millionaire off the seed sown by the lost and unlearned people in the nation. God is not pleased. How could God be pleased? Jamila went from nothing to something because she masterminded a plan to deceive the kingdom. with lies. And she used God's name. That's why I say she used God's name. She pimped God's name to prostitute his children. Use God's name. Make the people sow seeds in whatever amount she say. Have y'all noticed that when if you was there at the beginning, you will remember when Jamila used to have us sowing seeds on people that we was mad at, people that did this to her, your haters, sowing seeds on people that was trying to steal your man, sowing seeds on this, sowing seeds on that. When I was there, she had us sowing seeds all over the place. Now, since this exposing assignment and they trying to get everything in order as if it's a fivefold ministry, now it's so 77 and 107 on Proverbs something, on Ecclesiastic something, on Deuteronomy this. She's using scripture. She's using scriptures. At the beginning, you were sowing on all the wrong stuff. I'm just telling the truth. I was there sowing on my haters. I was there sowing on to get rid of a man. I was there sowing on somebody that they call themselves mad at me. I was there sowing on that stuff. But now it's scripture. Sow on the scripture. You got to sow for mercy. You got to sow for grace. You got to sow for salvation. These people that follow Jamila and that's coming, because I thank God for delivering me from being a conference chaser. What is a conference chaser? Somebody that's chasing conferences, spending all their money to go to a big old conference, and God ain't nowhere in the building. Conference chasers. I was one. I ain't miss a beat. Let her tell it. Everywhere I went, she paid for it. But the devil is dead. I got receipts. I got receipts. So no more. Let her tell it. Every time I done been in her presence, she flew me out. She paid for my hotel room. She paid my rent. She paid my phone bill. All is a lie, because guess why? Jamila is a liar. I don't need Jamila to pay for nothing for me. Nothing. Not nothing. I don't need no help. I don't need no handouts. I don't need no hand-ins either. I'm good. Like I say, God supplies all my needs and a whole bunch of my wants, and I thank him daily, because I be wanting a lot of stuff, and most of it is tennis shoes. I ain't never had to deceive nobody or manipulate nobody for $1. Not even in my days in the streets. I ain't have to do that. I'm a great salesperson. I can sell anything. Unfortunately, drugs was what I sold back in the day. Now I have a business, a legitimate business, where I sell food, drinks, just do parties. I do all of that. Y'all, I mean, if Trey got fired, my question is Tree supposed to stay there and still sing in the praise and worship, and her husband and left? This is something I really want to know. Is we still gonna see Treese up there singing and they done fired Trey? I don't think so, because that's why Trey reached out to Andre to try to find another church for them to go to. But it's funny how them same people, you was in the comments too. Y'all was key laughing and all that. Jamila talking about the man all on her platform in supposed to be Sunday service, trying to put a curse on the man, talking about the man ain't gonna get no more gigs and he ain't gonna get another job at no church in Charlotte, North Carolina, and he shouldn't have never came for her, and all of that buffoonery. she was wrong. She was wrong to the wrong, to the wrong, to the wrong, to the wrong. All the way wrong. But she's not going to own up to it. She's not going to own up to it. That woman ain't worried about no marriage. Jamila ain't worried about no marriage. Jamila didn't turn Fred into a mini Jamila. She can't follow. The money is hers. The establishment is hers. Jamila is going to die. And I mean literally die behind CCM and UCI. Her and Fred, she will kill Fred behind that. The money is hers. And that's all she sees. For the love of money, what would you do? Jamila deceiving the nation for it. She done prostitute her body. She deceiving the nation. She don't care because God turned her over to a reprobated mind anyway. Her conscience is seared. Her conscience is dead. She don't have no remorse. She don't care. She don't care. Hey, Cheryl. Jamila over there acting like it's all good. Jamila run Fred. She done caught Fred up in some stuff. She done kicked Fred out the house a time or two when he was over there with his mama. Oh. She better follow. All right, Gail, I thought you was talking about Jamila. Yeah, Treese better follow her husband. If she know what I'm, $100 every Sunday ain't enough for me. I fire my husband and I'm gone anyway, so it don't matter. I'm riding with my husband till the wheels fall off. Literally not mine that I'm married to now. No, I'm not riding with him, but you know what I mean. Treese better ride. Treese better ride with her husband. I don't care what happened. If he cheated on you, baby, y'all can get over there. Jamila is the only person that's going to make y'all think that it's the end. Because she always hollering about rings is dropping and all of that. Jamila, let them people reconcile. You already done broke up too many marriages up in that building anyway. Jamila don't want nobody. Jamila been like that. Jamila don't want nobody to have no man, but she want to have 1,000 of them. From the beginning, to the left, to the left, to the left, trying to get everybody else to put their man out. But then you coming inside a building, you calling a church, walking, talk about it. Yeah, I was swinging from the ceiling fan. Calvin broke my back. Calvin broke my back. Yeah, you broke my back. She used to be embarrassing Calvin. Yeah. Like I told Tatiana way back then, baby, let me tell you something. Whatever me and Bernard going through, if God don't get us through it, I'm going to let God tell me to leave him alone. Because I be doing if Jamila going to tell me to put Bernard out. And here she is over here coming, putting it in people's face how she done got her back broke. Shoot, we want our back broke too. What you mean? Just because you the leader, you want us to pack a box to the left, but here you is over here doing you. The devil is dead. Them rings been dropping, but guess what they dropping? They ain't dropping in none of their hands. They dropping on the ground. Yeah. You want your back broke? I want my back broke too. Period. I was not, listen, I'm telling y'all the honest to God truth. And Tatiana, she was still on here, she'll tell y'all. Baby, I told Tatiana, baby, I'm listening to what Pastor's saying because I was calling the pastor then. But one thing I'm not hearing, I ain't hearing talking about put what's paying my bills and what's breaking my back, talking about packing no box to the left, No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. We was traveling at the time. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I listen to everything else you say, but I want my back broke too. Period. I ain't gonna broadcast when I'm getting it broke, but trust and believe it's getting broke. And you ain't finna be the reason that it stopped getting broke. Now, Deluria and all of them, they can listen all they want to. Jamila was getting her back broke. Shauna was getting her back broke too. Jamila was exposing when she got hers, but not me. That's what she needs to do. She needs to be telling Fred to the left. But now, for she won't, yeah. She like to get a dish out. I don't even understand how she could tell her. Whoever put their man out for Jamila had to be the dumbest fool in the world. Because that woman was getting up there embarrassing Calvin. Making this man turn red in the face. about they bedroom boom. I don't care what you say, baby. Me and Bernard's bedroom is going to be booming. I'm going to get my back broke. The box is going to stay to the right. Period. Yeah. My box stayed to the right, baby. My box ain't never went to the left because I liked it, my back getting broke. So if she liked hers getting broke too, if she talked about it well enough to tell everybody. I liked it, my back getting broke, but I ain't have to tell her. I ain't have to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? They don't tell their followers to pray about nothing. They don't. Too bad, too sad. Too bad, too sad. If she thought I was gonna put mine out, baby. I wasn't doing all that. I wasn't sleeping around with everybody. I wasn't sleeping around with everybody and all that. I've been 7 years, but no, I wasn't sleeping around and creeping around and peeping around. But guess what? I wasn't gonna put my back breaker out. I wasn't putting, listen, I did all the rest of that stuff. I fast, I prayed, I sold, I did all of that. I went out and evangelized. I did all of that. But guess what I wasn't doing? I was not packing no box to the left, to the left. I wasn't. Ain't no sense of me lying. Ain't no sense of me lying. I wasn't doing that one. I ain't that damn crazy. I am not that crazy. I might be a little cuckoo, but I'm not crazy. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. Now, Michelle Chappelle has kicked in. And Michelle Chappelle say she like getting her back broke, baby. What you mean? I want to be walking around too. I want my back broke too. What you mean? You want me to put mine out and you coming up on there talking about telling us, teasing us. Baby, no. When Calvin was breaking her back, Bernard was breaking mine. Truth be told. When Calvin was breaking her back, Bernard was breaking mine. She was telling hers, I just wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have to tell mine. But trust and believe it was broke. It still get broke. What you mean? My back been getting broke by the same man for the last 7 years. But no, yeah, baby, please. I don't know what she thought. Baby, that was it. Baby, she might as well kick me out of the court. She might as well kick me out of the court then because, baby, I ain't follow my leader when she told me to put no box to the left. I ain't gonna even lie and say that. I ain't gonna lie and tell y'all that because I'll be lying. And I don't do no lying. You did? Listen, I followed the leader, but when that leader said put that box to the left and put the nigga out, nah. I ain't gonna be able to follow that lead, baby. I ain't gonna be able to follow that lead. I ain't no ho. I ain't no ho. I don't want a whole bunch of niggas. I don't want a body in every state breaking my back. But listen, Bernard breaks my back well enough. I don't need 10, 11. Jamila want her back broke by a nigga in every state. And then gonna have the nerve to tell somebody to the left, to the left. The devil is dead. To the right, you gonna stay. I can't do that. Now, that's one thing I honestly can say. I really listened to that lady. I really did a lot of things that lady said. But when it came to talking about putting the box, packing the box, and getting rid of your man, nah. Bernard is helping over here with these bills. We traveling because he working. And he breaking my back, baby. Three strikes and you out. That's 3 good reasons why I was not packing no box to the left. He was helping with my bills. I was going from state to state because his job was traveling. And he was breaking my back real good. So guess what? All right, sis, listen, 3 good reasons why I ain't packed no box to the left. Let Bernard tell it. She made me put him out, but now. And if I did put him out, it wasn't because no Jamila put him out. It's because I ain't put him out for too long. I probably put him out one day and he was back the next day. Yes, Calvin was embarrassed. Calvin used to be embarrassed. That woman talking about she swinging and her leg was over here and one leg was over there and she was crumped all over. All on the no box. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Can't do it. What? I told Tatiana, baby, I ain't doing that one. That's right. A wise woman knows what she got. That's right, TJ. Baby, I wasn't packing no box. I ain't give a damn how bad me and Bernard was not seeing eye to eye. We wasn't killing each other. I know there wasn't no physical fighting. We probably didn't see eye to eye. But we used to say whatever the words come out of our mouth. But guess what? I ain't give that. We could have an argument that day, but still I want my back broke that night. So we'll argue through the daytime and break my back tonight, Daddy. Please, break my back. Break my back. Break my back. No, I ain't doing all that. I just couldn't get jiggy with that one. That was too much for me right there. Cause you put it in the people's face. She do that right now. She do that right now. She do that right now. She sit there telling them people and don't do this and don't deal with this and don't tolerate. Let them people handle their own relationship problems inside their house. You supposed to be a pastor, not mother love. Or the whatever it is, you is not mother love. Let them people, whatever the people, before they knew you, they was doing whatever they was doing. Jamila is here to break up happy homes. She wasn't breaking up this one because I was happy. My back was getting broke. My bills was getting paid. I was traveling. Baby, I was happy. Still is happy. What? 7 years later. 7 years later. Baby, no. It's Testify Friday today, and like I said, I wasn't packing no back. I wasn't packing no boxes to the left, y'all. But no, I say, you did do it. No, I didn't. You listened to that lady. You putting, baby, let me tell you something. Don't you even sit there once and think that I put you out for no Jamila. So you can stop that line. Jamila couldn't have never got me to put Bernard out. I don't give a damn what happened. She'd have had to been Jesus. She wouldn't have been talking about she heard from no God. She'd have had to been God. She wouldn't have had to been talking about God gave her divine. And she'd have had to been God for me to pack a box. I ain't listening to no human being tell me about my man. Baby, no ma'am. That's why, like I said then, I told y'all, Jamila got up there on that social media platform and did all that lying. If she wouldn't have been such an overtalker, she would have knew me and Bernard inside business. But being that she's such an overtalker and a narcissistic person, that's why I know all her and Calvin business. Yeah. That's how I know you had an AIDS scare. After you slept with somebody that slept with men. But you want to try to tell somebody what to do. Now, you need to be the one that be careful and keep your legs closed. Your legs open like a swinging door. Anybody can get in. In and out, in and out, in and out. That's how her legs open. Now, she a witch with a B, but she a hoe, because she said it her own self. Easy access. Sleazy Jeezy. Easy access. Legs open like a swinging door. Front, back, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Come on now. You just said you had a body in every state. Then yesterday gonna get up there and talk about, unfortunately, she wasn't like everybody else that had option. That one man, she had options. Girl, I'm sure you did have options with your legs opening like a non-closing door, a swing. Your legs open like a swing door. I'm sure you did have options. You was opening your legs up to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. You say you had a body in every state. It's 50 states. You the one who sat there and said, you might as well let them run a train on you. You said one was coming through the window, one was coming through the door, the one that was going out the door, you told him don't leave his Timbs. He go out, another one come in. Swing, 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 swing. Come on now. I'm finna be 53 years young and I ain't experienced none of that. You might as well let them run a choo-choo, choo-choo. I'm sure she done had a train ran on them. Shit. If you sleep with 2 or 3 different men, you might as well get a train ran on you. Even if they ain't slept with you all at one time and the same time, if you done slept with 3 or 4 different men in one day, baby, you had a train ran on you. It is what it is, baby. Too many people, choo-choo-choo. A bowling ball mechanic. That young man from up there, that young man that she got that money from, that $1,300 from Wade in 2013 or something, way before. He said he looked at her between her legs. She sat on, y'all already know, the lady is a promiscuous woman. She sat on that man's leg. She sat on that man's couch with her legs gap wide open with no drawers on. Jamila sat on that young man's couch. The man 10, 20 years younger than her. She sat on his couch with a white dress on and opened her legs trying to get $1,300 for a rent. And this was back in the day. The man said he laid in the bed with it. He said he laid in the bed with it. He thanked God that he did not touch it. Jamila got scars up under her titties, 2 of them, and she got a long scar across her stomach that she told him that she had her tubes tied. I had my tubes tied. I got 4 kids. I got my tubes tied too. They tied my tubes through my navel. You can't even tell I ain't got a scar. I ain't got a scar for nothing. I ain't got no scars under my titties or on my abdomen. I ain't got no scars like that. But the man said he don't know if it's a he or she. Between her legs look deformed. Now, I'm saying what somebody else said. And I ain't got... Calvin know it to be true, too, because the man said it to Calvin, too. He ain't said it just to me. I thank God. The man even had to even ask Calvin. He said, no disrespect, Mr. Calvin. He said, no disrespect, Mr. Calvin, but it didn't look weird to you? And Calvin said, well, she got kids. He left it at that. But that's the tea on this Testify-Fri-Yah with Michelle Chappelle. Michelle Chappelle said, no, baby, no. I'm not doing it. It is what it is, baby. It is what it is. Y'all. The newest thing that we know is Trey got fired from being the lead singer. So now we got to keep our big eye on the stage to see if we see Treese. Y'all know Treese is a mini Jamila. Did y'all see Treese for New Year's? Did y'all see Treese on Easter? Okay. That's a mini Jamila. But I'm going to keep my big eye. I'm going to be looking like this. Keep my big eye. I'm trying to see if Tree's going to be in the building. A low value Jesse. Low value Jesse. Listen. Y'all. I truly thank God. I truly thank God, y'all. I thank God for the experience with a cult leader being affiliated with a cult organization. I am honored that God is allowing me to expose what is not of him. Because it's not of him. I am honored that God spoke to me through the Holy Spirit in September and said, when I do this, once I start exposing her, she was going to expose herself. Y'all don't know how good it feels when Jamila get up there and I know she been and looked at my live. She too dumb to know. I told y'all she this dumb. Jamila is too... I just was on the live saying, Jamila always get up there and try to say, oh, I was late because I'm a mother. I'm a wife and I'm a mother. And I just got up there and I sat there and I said, I'm a mother. I'm a wife because I'm still married 20 years. I'm a significant other. I'm a grandmother. I'm a friend. I'm a co-worker. I'm a mentor. I'm a whole bunch of things. But it ain't nothing going to stop me from doing what God said. That woman got right back up there the other day. Oh, I'm a mother like a lot of y'all are. I'm a friend. I'm a this. I'm a dad. I'm a this. I'm a that. When Jamila do stuff like that, when Jamila speak about anything that I speak about on these lives, repeated it, it shows me that she is exposing herself. Now I can see the clear picture of what God was saying. He said, expose Jamila and she going to expose herself. I see the manifested evidence. So why would I stop? Why would I stop being obedient to God? And he is allowing me to see the manifested evidence. That's just like with a reprobate. Jamila ain't never spoke about no reprobate in 4 years. Jamila ain't never spoke about no reprobate in 4 years. That she been calling herself a self-ordained minister. But soon as I said it, now you trying to teach on it. Come on behind me, you clown. You's a clown. Jamila, you's a clown. Keep following my footsteps, clown. You want to be me. Tell me I want to be you. Obviously, you want to be me. I'm teaching you how to be a real pastor. And I ain't even one. But I'm teaching you. You following me. You watching me. You taking notes. You repeating the things that I say. You the clown. You the clown, Jamila. You got on a whole clown suit, fool. And you don't even much know it. God gets the glory because Jamila is exposing herself. That's why when I made the page, God put my page right by Jamila. Majority of the people that's not friends with me on Facebook that done reached out to me, and there's many, saying they typed in Jamila's name and seen me. Oh, I was mad at you at first, but after I started watching your lives and then I watch her lives, God don't make no mistakes. God put my YouTube right by Jamila's. God told me to do lives at night. She got to wake up in the morning. She watch mines at night, and then she wake up in the morning and she talking about what I'm talking about. Or what I said. She justify what I say. I said Hunter didn't like her. She get on there, oh, we have children and parenting and this, and some of them, when they get grown, they don't want to. I just got through saying the night before that, Jamila, that Hunter don't mess with you. And you get up there trying to talk about, yeah, when they babies, we can do this, but when they get grown, they get out your way and this and that, and they want to talk about you on island. Jamila, you making yourself look stupid. You say you dyslexia, but you really dumb. Bye. Bye, Jamila, bye. Bye. Yeah, it's no rest for the wicked. The reason why, because she always want to ask God to counsel somebody else's sleep. She want us to be right along with her. She the one who's sleepless. She the one who always tired and exhausted. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm late. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm a wife and I'm a mother. Your kid's grown. Quit justifying. You ain't doing what God say do anyway. You doing what Jamila's do. Just like today, I'm sorry, can I get with y'all today at 12? If God told you to get on there at a certain time, if God told you to do it, why is you trying to please the people? Why you got to get the okay from the people if it's a certain time for you to come on there? Because it's not of God. You trying to keep the people in good standing because them the people that sow. That's it. That's it. I'll read a couple of these comments that she done made. This one right here is funny. Hold on. Oh, she done made all kind of little. Hold on. Yeah, where these pictures at? Yeah. Pictures. Hold on, because I had to screenshot it. Hold on. Because I screenshot it. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to catch a contact news. What is this? Messages. Messages. Phones. Oh, shoot. I don't know how to work this phone. I'm trying to look for. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm looking for something, but. Okay, my pictures. Here you go. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I just want to read a couple of these little posters where she didn't post it lately. That ain't what I want to do. Okay, I got to go to my gallery. Okay, let me see. Y'all bear with me. I'm trying to, gallery. Settings. Oh, photos right here. Okay. Hold on, y'all. No, that's not it. No. Hold on. I just need some say photos. Okay, right there. Y'all, I can't even much get. This is really making me nervous because I can't even get to my pictures on here. I don't know why. Photos. I don't know how. I don't know why this it's doing something. I don't know. I can't I'm trying to get to the gallery. I really want to share some of these little posts that she been sharing, and her husband is fine, and all of the little worldly stuff. I just want to read a couple of her what you call it, and like I said, I don't know. I can't even find it. So camera pictures. I don't know, child. I don't know, y'all, but I was gonna share some of the little what you call it, but I can't even much get to it to this phone, so I guess it must not be meant for me to even share that stuff because I wasn't finna do nothing but share some of these last little posts that she some of these last little posts that she been making and how she be so in her flesh. Y'all already know that though, but why does it keep doing that? I'm not touching that. I'm not touching no YouTube. I don't know. But anyway, y'all, like I said, when I come on, I'm still waiting for a couple of more. I needed a couple of more people. I don't want to go start going live on the Michelle Chappelle page on Facebook, but that is the page that I will be going live on every day. I'm gonna start going live once I get to a certain amount of people, because like I said, that is the public figure page that I'm gonna be exposing, because God is telling me I am building a platform right here on YouTube, but God says I need a platform on social media, Facebook, because that's where Jamila's biggest followers are, on Facebook. And like I tell y'all all the time, Jamila talk about me incognito, because if she says Roshana Johnson is the person that created this so-called hate group, if she says Roshana Johnson is the person that is so evil and she's doing this and she's defaming her name and she's the one that called the IRS and she's the one that's coming up here to protest and all of that, then it will open the doors for a lot of more people to come and be delivered as well, to come to the YouTube and watch. A lot of them is watching already. Like I said, Jamila commanded the people to block me in 2019 on August the 18th. So it's a whole bunch of people that don't even actually know who she's talking about when she said they created a hate group and they did this and they mad because she had to tell them no. Ain't nobody mad because Jamila had to tell nobody no. Jamila is the one who don't like the word no, because she's a narcissistic person and she wants to be in control. I don't have a problem with nobody telling me no, because guess what? I ain't asking for nobody. I'm not trying to make nobody do nothing. I'm not trying to control nobody. My kids can even tell me no at this point. You know why? Because they all grown. And my youngest one just made 26. So at that point, you know what I'm saying, Jamila used that to try to make it seem like she had to tell somebody, no, I couldn't do this, no, I couldn't do that. Even down to the point of her saying that I made shirts to sell her. I got a text message where I asked you, Jamila, could I make something with you? And you said, oh, yes, for you, sure. So all the lies that Jamila told... all the lies that Jamila told about me when she called herself defaming my name or whatever, it's lies. And I got the proof and the receipts to show that everything that lady said about me is a lie. But if you ain't on the Angry Black Woman is Still Alive page, the private group page on Facebook, then you'll never know the truth. Because like I said, I get on here and I speak the truth. But the truth of everything that I speak is shown on The Angry Black Woman is Still Alive private group page. Just like I shared about the lady sent it to me about them being bishops, I got to show that Trey got fired and he reached out to somebody. Let me tell y'all something. I don't do no line. I don't have to do no line. I'm in a win-win situation right now. Jamila is in a lose-win situation. I'm in a win-win situation. For one, because I ain't asking nobody for $1. Can't nobody say I asked them for $1. For two, God has ordained me to expose Jamila. Jamila is in a lose-lose situation because she lying on God. She deceiving the kingdom, telling the people that they got to sow this and they got to sow this for their salvation, their mercy, and all of that. Jamila has been turned over to a reprobate, not me. Jamila is the fake pastor, not me. Jamila is the false prophet, not me. Jamila is the cult leader, not me. So I'm in a win-win situation because I stay in the presence of God and I ain't got to get on here and lie and tell y'all God told me to tell y'all this. I ain't finna lie and say no rings is falling on Tuesday. This gonna happen. I'm not doing no prophet lying. I ain't doing no tester lying because right here I tell the truth because the truth don't need no support. Lying, prophet lying, and tester lying, that's Jamila and Fred's segment of the message. I ain't got to do all of that because like I said, it's no game in this for me. Only thing that I'm solely concerned about is the souls of the lost and unlearned people because they don't know. And it's not fair to them that Jamila can deceive them without truly letting them know. You know what I'm saying? This lady don't even know she know the discord and the division that she calls upon these people. When you are in an organization where you are being told what to do, controlled, that is not a church. Once somebody getting in your business and they spiritually hurting you, they mentally hurting you, they physically hurting you, they emotionally hurting you, they talking about you in your face and you can't do nothing. This is the characteristics of a cult. A person telling somebody what colors to wear to the building on Easter. Ain't now pastors around the world told nobody to wear no black on no Easter Sunday. You can't make me believe that. Ain't no pastor supposed to have that much control to be able to tell you, oh, blonde hair don't look in your, oh, blonde, oh, that don't, no wonder why your husband don't want you, baby. That blonde hair, baby, now change your hair color. Oh, baby, that shirt you got on, no, you don't need to wear that shirt. That color don't look good on you. Ain't no real pastor running around saying, oh, I'm the best dressed in this church. Y'all can go buy whatever y'all want. Y'all never outdress me because I'm a fashionista. Too worldly. Stunting and fronting. Getting their money. Balling on them. Fred balling. Scared money don't make no money. Fred is balling. Fred told the people while they was getting ready to sow, y'all ain't receiving nothing because y'all ain't sowing. Scared money don't make no money. That right there is the biggest red flag of anybody talking about they a pastor because you using the song. They thieves, they liars, they manipulators, they controllers, they narcissistic people. They show perversion. They want to be famous. God is nowhere in it. CCM is not a ministry. UCI is not a church. Jamila is a cult leader. Leading cult members to be a part of cult activities without them even much knowing they in a cult. And this is why God gave me the words. Lost. That means I've been there for a long time. I know this lady ain't right. Deluria. Shannon Kelton. Jamila better watch out for Shannon Kelton. Because Shannon is the one that try to act like she ain't in the world and she so this. But she is the messy one. It's crumbling right before our eyes now. Shannon Kelton is the snake with the dual tongues. Because she run over here and say this, and she run over there and say that. I heard Jamila just call her Minister Shan. Everybody got a title. Fred just ordained the man the 10th deacon. Everybody got a title. You know why? Because the witch and the warlock is passing out titles like they pass out government cheese. They just giving it away. Shan's spirit is contaminated because she idolizes Jamila and she snitches on everybody else in there so she can get close to Jamila. Deloria better secure her spot. Deloria better secure her spot of Donkey of the Day / assistant. Because Shan trying to take it. Shan trying to take it. So I'm saying all of this to say, them people is clicked up because it's a cult. Ain't no unity in that church. Everybody is snitching, telling Jamila this and that. It's a whole bunch of mess. And God don't bless a mess. God don't bless the mess. I ain't gonna sip the tea. I'm gonna pour the tea out. I'm gonna pour the tea out. I ain't sipping the tea. I'm gonna pour it out. Because God is breaking it down. He's sending the wrecking ball to damage the inside of UCI and CCM so that the outsiders can see the damage that's done in the inside and they can get free. That's it and that's all. Get free for the free. So no more. So no more. So no more. Into the court organization, CCM, UCI, and the court leaders, Jamila the witch, and Fred D. Gooden III, the warlock. Jamila is the host. It is what it is. I'm going off, Mona. I'll see y'all whenever. I got to go pick up Trinity. I got to make a couple of phone calls. But thank y'all for tuning in to the Michelle Chappelle Show, where you will hear the truth. Because God has ordained me to expose what is not of him. And Jamila and her cult organization that she's calling a ministry, CCM, and a church, UCI, is not of God. And I'm exposing it with evidence, my own evidence, as well as evidence from other people. The news that we can use today was Trey did not get demoted. Trey got fired. And he reached out to Adrian Fields to try to get a gig at another church in Charlotte, North Carolina. Adrian Fields is the same young man, the musician, that told Jamila he had another place to be, and Jamila came for the man. She made Larry Reed. Trey reached out to Adrian Fields to ask him to help get a gig. Because obviously, the leader, the witch and the warlock, they didn't demote him for cheating on his wife. They fired him. And the question is, do Treese leave with Trey, or do Treese stay and continue to praise and worship inside of their court organization? Big eye is on. Big eyes on. We will see. Get free for the free. So no more. So no more into the court organization CCM and UCI. Get